Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny Jaguar, and this space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and breaking generational patterns that once felt impossible to escape. Now, I'm going to be doing a special two-part tarot reading designed to help you understand yourself at a soul level, which includes the parts you can't see clearly, as well as the hidden influences shaping your path forward. So, let's get started. I also want to let you know I will be ending the reading with a few card spreads from my Oracle decks, specifically the Mind Info Oracle deck, the Seasons Oracle. I don't even know what's the name this time. Nature Seasons Oracle deck, and the Embracing Fate deck. So let's get started. The first spread we're going to do is the Who Am I deck. Who Am I spread. For my Scorpios, Lovers is one to jump out. I don't know, something going on with your relationships. Are there lessons in relationships that my Scorpio needs to learn? Oh yeah, so going back to these questions. There will be 7 questions. So I will pull 7 cards for each question unless more cards come out for a particular one. Usually it comes out for, well, that's in the second spread. But for this spread, this is a Who Am I spread. And this is a 7-card spread that asks you to explore yourself a little deeper. And it asks you, because it says what? Once you can honestly look within and learn a little bit about yourself, whether you believe in the mirror image you see before you or not, then you'll be ready for other people to see you as well. So maybe that has something to do with it. So questions I will ask. Question 1. What is my secret desire? 2, what is my secret hate? 3, what is my secret challenge? 4, my secret need. 5, my secret test. 6, secret motivation. And 7, what can my Scorpio collective accomplish? All right. Questions. 1. All right. Okay, so 1. 2. Take it. 3. 4. 4. Oh, these are jumping out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cards are so big. 2, 3, 4. Oh, why is it so hard for these cards to come out? 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, geez, I don't know why that took forever. All right. Cards at the bottom of the deck is 3 of Swords, and that says, I find strength and the courage to heal and move forward. So maybe this is all surrounding a situation with the betrayal, backstab. Maybe you got caught up in a love triangle, but you will find the strength and the courage to heal and move forward. Because what? Fuck these bitches and fuck these hoes. So, first card for who I am right now, Page of Wands. Curiosity and adventure guide me. So maybe you're at the beginning stages of something, you're opening beginner's mind, maybe you just got free from something that's just like, you know what? let's go on a new journey. Let's clarify, see what this Page of Wands is talking about. Spirit, can you clarify this Page of Wands for my Scorpios? Okay, Spirit, can you clarify? Can you clarify this Page of Wands for who my Scorpios are right now? Looks like God is giving you a spirit, divine, whoever has given you a new beginning from a toxic or imbalanced place. I got the Justice and the Temperance in reverse. The first thing I have in mind is like a drunk judge or a drunk like official or something, because the cups is spilled over. Page of Cups at the bottom. It's something to do with drinking. Something with drinking and legalities. That's what I'm getting. But we're on this Page of Wands, but this is who you are. I'm not saying that you are a drunk lawyer. Scorpio, please bear with me. But this is why, maybe this is why you got into this new beginning and this curiosity and adventure. Because whatever this new beginning is like, I can't get no much better than what I had before. That's interesting. All right, anywho. Second card, what you don't know about yourself. Scorpio, do you not know that you are the confident magician? I mean, you kind of have to be that kind of magician if you want to start off on a new journey or something. I'm gonna pick one. Sorry, y'all. I eat snacks, so hopefully I don't snack too hard in here. But question 3. What you need to relinquish? You need to let go. 6 of Swords. It says, I leave behind what no longer serves me for a brighter path. You need to let go, leaving behind. So is it that you need to stay? Spirit, can you clarify the 6 of Swords? Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Did a Queen of Pentacles leave you? Could that be it? Could it be a work situation? Could you be wanting to leave a work situation or wanting to leave somebody at work? There's somebody at work leave you who is very abundant and you feel betrayed about that, and that's something you need to let go of inside. Yeah. I just know 6 of Swords is something you need to let go of. I leave behind what no longer serves me for a brighter path. Let me know how that resonates, Scorpio. Number 4. What does my Scorpio need to develop? King of Swords. My decisions are guided by justice and truth. So develop. So are you currently not making decisions out of justice and truth? Can you clarify what this King of Swords means? It's what they need to develop. Walking away from betrayal. Jesus. Walking away from failed plans. Did you have plans to harm somebody or lie on somebody and they didn't work? And so you need to let those plans go? Or is this somebody around you? No, this is what you need to relinquish. I don't know. I'm just reading the cards. Eight of Swords. I don't know. Or maybe this is something you need to let go of. Maybe right now your decisions are being guided by maybe your decisions are being guided by pain and hurt. And so you need to let go of that pain so you can make decisions out of love. Because making decisions out of pain will only lead to more pain. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your current quest, Scorpio, is the Queen of Swords. Speak your truth with clarity and compassion. It's funny how the King of Swords came out next to the Queen of Swords. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that has boundaries. And y'all, when you like, well, you got boundaries, I'm gonna put some boundaries up too. You're gonna be some boundaried motherfuckers around here. All right. And maybe your quest is to start speaking your truth, speaking with clarity and compassion. I'm sorry. Yeah. Your current quest is to speak truth with clarity and compassion. Maybe you're harsh all the time, and now you're trying to be nice with your words. Out. Yeah, we made this for outside positive influences. We have Temperance for I create harmony, and she is balancing a cup and something gold. It's gold. It looks kind of like a bong. It looks kind of like a weed leaf, and it's gold. So maybe you like, yo, I drink the best drinks. I have the best weed. I have all the baddest bitches. Or maybe just an earthy person and just like, I like the finer things in life. I don't know. But you need to create harmony. You need to create harmony and balance. And that would be your outside positive influences. Hold on. Let me clarify this. Let me clarify this for outside positive influence. Page of Wands. How is the positive influence? The full reverse? I'm like, what is that? King reverse? Is it outside positive influence? Is somebody fucking up around you and so that's bringing balance to your life? Well, you're a Scorpio, so that's you. That's you, Scorpio. King of Cups, that's you. Page of Wands, a Fool. So you had a false start with something. Maybe you started something and it didn't work. And so Wheel of Fortune, and now you don't know what to do. You don't know how to create balance, but that's outside. This is an outside positive influence. Scorpio. And so now you're having mental struggles to stay balanced, having mental health issues. Hmm. Now, is there a outside person, a Sagittarius that you know? Um, Something with balance, like a hospital or a self-care place that can help you find balance and create harmony without substances. I don't know. Where will it lead for my Scorpio? Queen of Wands says confidence and warmth radiate from me. So maybe it will lead you to a Queen of Wands, or maybe um the help that you decide to get will lead you to be this Queen of Wands, to be confident in yourself and to have that warmth inside. Hmm. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, let me clarify. Why not? Let me just clarify. Can you clarify this Queen of Wands for where it will lead? Two of Wands, Four of Wands. Well, it's funny because the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands are both looking back, but the Four of Wands is ahead of them looking forward. So maybe you are focused on something in the past and how it doesn't measure up to what's in the present right now, but you have so much to be thankful for right now. I mean, you still have fruits and things, and maybe it may not be as plentiful or bountiful as it was in the past. Because looking at these cards, it does look like it was more plentiful in the past, but right now you're still in a good spot. So I would count my blessings and keep moving forward. Okay. Hmm. So, anything else to go on with this for? Yes. The star. Gotta have faith and hope that you can finally close some karmic cycles. You have some unfinished business with somebody, maybe somebody in a friend group, a family that's left unfinished. Maybe life isn't what it used to be because somebody is not in there and now things feel incomplete. Looking like somebody was just like flushed down the drain. So maybe you're trying to find your way back to somebody. Maybe Scorpio. Maybe. All right. So that is enough for the Who Am I spread. We are going to move on to the second part of this spread, which is the My Secrets. I'm pretty sure you're like, Amber, what else can I hide? I have not. You told me everything I did not want to tell you in the first spread. Well, the secret spread has 7 questions, and it is similar to the first one, but this reveals hidden layers shaping your choices, patterns, and inner motivations. So we are going to get a deep dive into the things that Scorpios secretly desires, what my Scorpios secretly hate, what secretly challenges them, what they secretly need, what is their secret test, what are they being tested on that they may not know they're being tested on, as well as what their secret motivation is. Let's dive in. Oh, hold on. For this one, I don't pull the cards. All right, so circuits. 1, 2. I always sound like the count on this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. At the bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Cups. I seek deeper meaning and emotional fulfillment. Do you secretly want to or need to walk away from something? Let's find out. So, what my Scorpio secretly desires is King of Swords. Who is this air sign that has a way with their words? Hmm. Can you clarify this King of Swords as to why they secretly desire them? You got the Ten of Swords, the Sun, Two of Wands. Secret desire. My decisions are guided by justice and truth. Mm. Okay, so I get 2 things from this. From the King of Swords is what you secretly desire. This could actually be like a literal person, but considering how the Ten of Swords, the Sun, and the Two of Wands came out, which is like somebody realizing, okay, I need to make plans to move on after this ending. And it seems like you are almost there, or you just have to dust yourself off to keep moving, because the Nine of Wands came out as well with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Maybe it was a betrayal from a King of Wands that did this to you. And that's why you secretly desire to move on to this other person, or why you secretly desire to move forward with justice and truth. Because maybe before you were moving in a not so stand upish way. I don't know. And now you're like, okay, I need to move by justice and truth, because the way I was moving before ain't the way it is. We're all imperfect. We're on this world to get better. So let's see. Yeah, King of Wands walking away. Maybe you're the King of Wands and you're not really sure which direction to take. All right. So, what does my Scorpio secretly hate? We have Temperance. This can be a couple of things. This can be an actual person. This can be a Sagittarius that you secretly hate. You can secretly hate harmony. Maybe you're addicted to toxicity and you only like relationships when they're toxic. You like the drama. Um, this could also be you hate being tempered. You hate being sober. Maybe, and you hate the harmony or the process of going from being toxic to not toxic but intoxicated, to being um sober. I don't know, maybe the things that cause you to drink, the things that cause you to smoke or to do whatever habits you have, um the pain of facing those emotions are far too strong and you'd rather hurt your body instead, or not give your body the love that it deserves. How about that? How does that sound? Now, number 3, secret challenge is Queen of Swords. And these are like methodical people. So I speak my truth with clarity and compassion. Maybe you, Scorpio, have a harsh tongue. Maybe you have a slick mouth. Maybe you have a hard time being vulnerable and compassionate. And so you're just bitchy. You have a hard time being that practical person. It's like, okay, I need to be diligent. I need to be consistent. I need to plan. Like, I have to do these blah, 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 blah. I have to be an adult. Adulting, that's what it is. So that could be your secret challenge. What is this? Your secret need? Number 4, 10 of Cups, surrounded by love and contentment. And maybe that's what you're trying to avoid, the fact that you're alone and in discontent. Or that, not that you're alone, because a lot of people can be surrounded by people and still feel lonely. So maybe your issue is that you don't feel like you're surrounded by people who genuinely love and support you. But I will say this, it's hard to be around people who love and support you if you do not love and support yourself. And so you have to know how to love yourself, because everything that's going on around you, all the relationships around you, is just an outside reflection of what's going on inside. And one of the biggest lessons that one of my old bosses told me, which triggered me into starting my coaching business and trying to become a full-time entrepreneur and bouncing from California back to Mississippi, was I was in the, what is it? So I had been promoted from, what is it, assistant manager to operations manager. I like jumped over my boss at the time because she was so bad at her job. And because of that jump, that was like in an 8-month time span since once I moved there. And because of that, almost everybody in the office had like felt salty towards me, and nobody was listening towards me. And so I just had a really hard time setting boundaries, telling people no, making people keep their word, and this and that. And so I was overwhelmed. I just ended up taking on everything, and I was just overwhelmed. And everybody's calling off, and I was basically single-handedly running the entire gym by myself. And so I was just, ugh, overwhelmed and stressed out. And ultimately just ended up calling the CEO of the company. And I was just like, yo, I don't know what to do. They don't listen to me. She was like, Amber, you gotta put your foot down. You need boundaries. Like, you gotta like enforce things, because like I'm pretty sure if they're running over you in this area, like you're probably going on in every other area of your life. I was like, you're absolutely right, because I'm getting ran around left and right. And that had me start, ever since then, it was like I've had like a Swiffer sweeper and a vacuum on my back, like cleaning up house on people who just did not respect me or my boundaries moving forward. So I get it. And it was a lot of lonely days and lonely nights, feeling like nobody understood me. Nobody really had my back like that. But over time, I learned to love myself and be content with myself. And then I realized that the people around me started to show love in a reciprocal way that I could appreciate as well. Yeah. Enough about me. Back to you. Number 5, the 5th question is your secret test. My Scorpio secret test is, hold on. Scorpio secret test is the Hangman. So, I am enlightened. Maybe you're going through this to realize something. Maybe it's to learn patience. Let's clarify. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to clarify this vice versa deck, Lord. I'm learning it. You got 2 sides. Can you help me clarify this vice versa? Spirit, can you help me clarify the Hangman for my Scorpio's secret test? Ooh. Okay, Spirit, can you help me clarify the Hangman for Scorpio Secret Test? Hmm. I've got the Empress, Two of Cups, Six of Cups, and a Ten of Pentacles. So your secret test has to deal with a situation with a Earth or either a Taurus or Libra from your past. Could be a family member with a big dog. Hmm. See the Six of Cups. Well, Ten of Pentacles came out. It says an elderly man sits outside in the sun with his affectionate dog companion. His cloak bears symbols for Venus and Virgo, denoting his love for his earthly vocation and his desire to be of service to the world. His face is lined with age, but most prominent are the crinkles of laughter around his eyes as his life draws closer to its end. He is satisfied with his mortal path, its achievements, and its outcome. When you get this side in a reading, take a deep breath and release your worries. You've done well, and your rewards are coming. You've earned your peaceful place in the sun. Whatever stage of life presents itself now, take stock of the things you value, both material and emotional. Give them highest priority to keep the blessings flowing in both directions. So maybe you weren't giving to the right relationships, and maybe this is your secret test to learn how to give to the right people. Maybe something happened in the past. Let's see, Six of Cups, Six of Chalices. Come on, Chalice. Bro, okay. It says the young lovers have apparently lost track of time. That's so funny because this card is right next to the lovers. Well, it's not the lovers, but Two of Cups with the lovers on it. Maybe that's the dark side. I read that one too. Okay, it says the cozy town is golden with lamplight, and the starry sky is more brilliant than any they have seen before. Will there ever be another evening as beautiful as this? Maybe not, but still, Papa says it's time to say good night. When you get this side reading, take advantage of upbeat emotions to accomplish things on every level, not just the interpersonal. Work, study, or other responsibilities may seem unimportant compared to the rapture of love, but come down to earth long enough to keep the home fires burning. Don't be too carried away by delicious giddiness of youth. So, are you too focused on a relationship with this old man? Why is this old man reminding me of something in a previous spread? Anywho, maybe you're too busy daydreaming about what could have been with the love, and you're just like stuck in la la land. And your test is to, are you going to get up and go? Because it says I am enlightened. So when are you going to be enlightened? All right. I don't know. Let me know what resonates. Let me know what you interpret. All right. So number 6, your secret motivation is the 10 of Swords. I acknowledge endings are necessary for new beginnings. So maybe you're trying to get back at somebody. Because what is it? I think I did say something earlier about was it the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the King of Swords. So maybe you're trying to get back at somebody to prove to somebody like, hey, I am lovable. Don't worry, I can find somebody else. For your secret motivation, secretly motivated to move on from that betrayal. Because I'm pretty sure that Ten of Swords came out in the previous reading. All right, previous spread. So finally, what can you accomplish? Big things, baby, baby, with the Ace of Pentacles. It says new opportunities for abundance flow to me effortlessly. So if you learn how to speak with truth, clarity, and compassion, I don't know. I don't know about that Ten of Swords as your secret motivation, but whatever gets you to the end goal. Okay. But remember, you do need to make your decisions guided by justice and truth. Okay. Not the secret motivation of Ten of Swords, of betrayal. So maybe you are trying to get back at somebody for like betraying you or backstabbing you or whatever was done that you feel wronged about. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna try to get my way back in so it can be cool. So ultimately I can and hit him with the okie yoke and be like, hi, I got you. But the real lesson is to recognize that no, I do not need to repay fire with a blowtorch, but I need to use love instead. But maybe you don't like balance because that is something that you secretly hate. It say you secretly hate harmony. So maybe that's some inner stuff you need to work on. Like, why the fuck am I so toxic? Why do I not like balance? Why am I addicted to this toxicness stuff? And it could just be something that you just picked up in school. Not in school. It could be school. But I was gonna say in home because I know I had grown up when my parents dealt with a lot of verbal and mental abuse. And so when I grew up and started dating people, I started getting a lot of relationships that exhibited signs of mental and verbal abuse and being gaslighted and narcissistic relationships and all that stuff. And so I had to learn to heal the stuff inside of me to realize this is what I'm attracting, because as within, so without. So yeah, it's a process because every time you get in these relationships, you have to learn the triggers because the triggers help you heal. Okay, so don't get mad at them for being triggered. Thank them for triggering you and make the right decision afterwards. Okay, now I'm going to end it with some embracing fate messages to help bring clarity to what we got in the My Secrets and Who Am I spread. So Spirit, can you help me bring clarity to those two different spreads with messages from this deck? Do you have any messages for my Scorpio to help bring clarity on the two previous spreads? One more shuffle. But that was just way too hard just to shuffle a deck. But anywho, any messages for my Scorpio to help bring clarity to the previous messages in their reading? Mm. So, when the student is ready, the teacher arises. It says lesson learned, and it's about to pay off. Okay. All right. So anywho, the cards that actually came out, because I'm just like, I'm too hype off the whatever. Ugh, I can ramble. So the first card that came out was spiritual awakening and intuition. Next, heartbroken, grief, shock, and emotional behavior. So maybe somebody had a spiritual awakening and leveled up and left you in heartbreak and had you realize how toxic and controlling or obsessed you were. Or reverse, maybe this is what you're going through and this is what the other person is experiencing. Now, the last card, it says time for a new direction, changes are ahead. And then it says lessons learned, it's about to pay off. Oh, eyes mesmerized. Maybe you're just okay. So this is what I'm getting. Maybe you were dealing with somebody who was leveling up at a faster rate. You got jealous and um heartbroken. They left you and you're just there to sit with toxic behaviors and you're like, okay, it's time for a new direction. And this could be because eyes mesmerized that came out. Um, and then underneath that, you're the peanut butter to my jelly. Maybe it was like you love somebody a little bit too much, and maybe like your love for them got a little bit just like, oh my gosh, I know I love you. Everybody freaking loves you because you're so freaking amazing. You horrible, horrible bitch. You horrible bitch. Why are you so freaking perfect? And so it also says working on it, planning. So yeah, let me get some clarifying cards. Can you clarify the spiritual awakening, intuition, spirit? Take time to rest and relax. Anything else to go on with this? Ooh, I wasn't expecting this stuff to come out. So, spiritual awakening says take time to rest and relax, and then lies, deception, celebrating, dating, affairs, sneaking around, secret love, and then feminine energy. This is not what I was expecting. So maybe somebody was sitting here being like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go have a spiritual awakening. I am going to heal and become a better person. And I'm going to go take time for myself to rest and heal. Meanwhile, you're thinking they're heartbroken and grieving over the loss of you. Maybe you had the spiritual awakening and they're like, okay, you know what? You left me, let me go sit and work on myself. And then, newsflash, shocking, they're lying. There's nothing secret and lies and deception. You little fox. Maybe they were linking up with somebody on social accounts or dating apps or something. Because after that says celebration, dating, trying to link up and sneaky links, maybe like the not OnlyFans, but maybe OnlyFans or whatever app where you can like rendezvous with people or something. Um, it says toxic behavior, control, manipulation, obsession, affair, sneaking around, secret love. And so, yeah, maybe it's toxic affair. This person, it looked like you probably peep game, Scorpio, because this fox is looking at this fox with this rabbit. This rabbit a hoe, okay? A bunny. Bunnies be hopping, okay? Sneaking around with a hoe with a fox on it. at home. Get out of here. Anyway, this feminine energy is now saying it is time for a new direction, changes ahead, lesson learned, and it's about to pay off. So I don't know which story came out, but I'm glad I could clarify it. So whichever story applies. Um, oh Jesus. Let's get some messages from two more decks just for clarification. One for the seasons in your life, because I said two different scenarios from the last spread, and I don't even know how that lined up with what came out in the My Secrets and Who Am I spread. So please let me know in the comments if any of this is making sense. Maybe it's making sense in different areas of your life. I don't know. You tell me. But for now, we got two more spreads left. So sorry if this is taking a long time, but I'm gonna try to keep it short. Spirits, do you have any messages for my Scorpios as they navigate these different seasons in their life? And that's all I needed. Challenges and growth at the bottom of the deck. And it came out for somebody else. And then it says reflection and introspection. This is winter. I'm pretty sure I shuffled this deck. Anywho, it says winter invites you to slow down and reflect. Take this time to review the past, reconnect with your inner world, and organize your thoughts. In this quiet stillness, you will gain clarity and understanding for what lies ahead. Revelation and awakening. Thunder. Maybe something happened over a storms brewing. Maybe when you found out the person was cheating, it was stormy or popped off. All right, this one says today is a moment of awakening. Sudden revelations may break your old patterns of thinking and offer you a fresh perspective. Open your heart to these shocks and insights and let them guide you to transformation. Lightning and a thunder. Lightning and a thunder. I don't know if you know that song. Maybe you listen to it. It may mean something. Next one says confusion and clarity. Fog often brings confusion, but it also provides you with an opportunity for reflection. It's a lot of reflecting and stuff, and like you gotta sit with yourself on this one. It says today you may feel unclear, but this is the moment to pause and reassess. Stay calm, and clarity will gradually emerge from the mist. Next, we have beauty and expression, and this is for flower. It's time to bloom. It's time to show your beauty and uniqueness. Bloom like a flower, Scorpio, and let your thoughts and feelings flow freely. Maybe this person has been mentally and emotionally manipulative and they've been making it hard for you to speak your truth. Or maybe you have been reacting in such a way because if you are this energy that has been holding around and cheating and being karmic and whatever, maybe you've been doing this because you have a hard time expressing your insecurities or your doubts about your significant other. And so you're doing these things to help bring comfort to your inner critic that's saying, oh, they're probably cheating on you. Oh, you're not good enough. Oh, there's somebody better out here. So let me just go see what I can get. But it says whether it's through art, words, or actions, let yourself express fully. Okay. And this can be express yourself. Maybe stop running to people and pour yourself out into something. Last card came out, says grace and sensitivity. A deer may be important. Maybe you stay in a wooded area out in the boonies, maybe the south, wherever. Boony deers, Bambi, I don't know. It says, like the deer, you can sense the subtle shifts around you. It's a time to slow down, listen to your heart, and remain sensitive to others' feelings. Give both yourself and others the space to adjust and grow. So have you not been giving somebody the time to adjust and grow? Have you not been adjusting and growing? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, baby. All right, one last spread because I can't resist. This is from the Mind Info Oracle deck. Hopefully, I can just get 3 cards out. End it off with a nice message. First card, slow down. Yeah, that's been coming out a lot lately. Next, give. Finally, it's time. First one, card at the bottom of the deck, open up. So it says life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. Next says give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. Finally, it says it's time. You're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. So, a lot of messages to slow down, tap into your feelings, and it's time. Last one at the bottom of the deck says open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls, and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. Remember, as within, so without. Scorpio, this has been your reading. I love you, and I pray for you to pass these tests so you can continue to live your best life. If you need help, let me know. If you want more information about me or any of the services that I offer, check out the description box for more info, and I'll talk to you later.